Hi, everyone. Today we are going to talk about social media and the best way to use that as you are navigating through your career. Let's dive in. So, your online presence is your professional brand. We want you to be professional and polite and courteous while you are here at GPS. And so, it's just important to know these tips and tricks when it comes to your social media. Employers and recruiters will likely look at your LinkedIn and social media profiles, especially when you are applying to jobs and internships. They will be looking at your profiles, especially LinkedIn. So make sure your LinkedIn is clean and professional. Your profile should reflect how you want to be perceived professionally. These are the new business cards. LinkedIn is the new business card. So make sure your LinkedIn is clean, more so than your Instagram. You want to keep your profile photos and professional and approachable. So think about your parents or maybe your grandma or grandpa. Would you want them to see this photo that you're about to post? Just food for thought. You want to update your bio and headline to reflect your career interests and goals. You also want to highlight internships, projects, leadership, research, and global experiences. Be intentional about what you post. Make sure you know if it's public or if it's private. A few more quick tips. We recommend just to Google yourself periodically and see what comes up. Is there an article or a picture that you didn't even know about and you need to find out and get rid of it? Or does nothing come up and you might need to do a couple of posts on LinkedIn? Be sure to remove outdated or unprofessional public content. Use a consistent name and photo across professional platforms. That way, users know you. So when an employer is looking you up, they might be checking out your LinkedIn, they might be checking out, your Instagram. And if you use that same headshot or same photo, it's easier for them to connect the two. And follow organizations, employers, and political leaders in your field. So again, we want you to think about social media as a networking tool. We don't want you to just scroll through your LinkedIn feed. We want you to engage intentionally. So make comments on your peers' posts or whoever else you're following. Post about current events or industry topics. Share articles, projects, and experiences related to your interests. Really good times to do this are at least once a quarter. So maybe as you begin your time here at GPS, you can do a post about how excited you are to start the quarter. At the end of the quarter, you can give a project update on how one of your projects went or your finals or midterms. As you enter into the summer of your first year at GPS, you can talk about the summer internship that you're excited to do or what you're excited to learn or pivot into as you enter your second year. You want to also use LinkedIn and social media to connect with alumni, faculty, guest speakers, and internship supervisors. Throughout the school year, you're going to have many career events that you can attend, both virtually and in person. And we always recommend that after the event, you go onto LinkedIn, you find that speaker, and you send them a very nice, polite message just saying, hey, I listened to your talk. It was fascinating. It's an honor to connect with you here. Would love to stay in touch. Doing little things like that is going to help with your job search 2 years later down the road when you're graduating so much. So make sure to stay on top of your social media networking. Here's an example of good content to share. You can see the picture talking about graduation and more about the projects that happened towards the end of the school year. Other good examples of content are conference or event takeaways, internship experiences, research projects, career milestones, global policy news, or trends. Remember, you don't have to be an expert to share. You just want to be excited and open-minded about what you are sharing. And you can be as, detailed as a long, big paragraph or several paragraphs, or just a simple sentence. Here at GPS, as mentioned in other videos, we do have our own Instagram channel, so we would love for you to follow us and read all the content there. On our Instagram channel, it is private, so it's only available to current GPS students and alumni. And we try to post information about upcoming events or other timely career information, as well as fun photos about what's going on throughout the school year. Again, we have a whole session on LinkedIn that one of our career coaches will dive into. And I know this was mentioned before as well, but having an updated and professional LinkedIn profile is by far the most important thing you can do to set yourself up here at GPS. Make sure to follow our private UC San Diego GPS alumni group. It has almost 3,000 members in it. And if you want your LinkedIn profile to be leveled up, then make sure to use our LinkedIn customized banners. Our wonderful marketing and communications team here at GPS has made customized banners just for you. So you can click the link on the PowerPoint. The link will also be attached in the resource library of GPS Careers. Again, if you want to get really technical and creative with your social media content, whether it's through LinkedIn or Instagram, we recommend checking out our marketing and communications page at GPS. There's a link here in the PowerPoint. And again, you can find that in the PowerPoint in the resource library of GPS Careers. But we've got all sorts of things in here like Zoom backgrounds, the GPS career logos, email signatures, pretty much anything that you could want, even the brand colors. So if you have some talent in Canva and want to play around with some designs, be sure to check out this part of the site. And this is not something that is that you have to do, but business cards are optional and they're a great way to make connections throughout the school year when you have career fairs or in-person events. Again, they're completely optional. You do not have to buy them, but there are going to be directions to do this in the resource library of GPS Careers if you are interested. There's a way to order them through UCSD, the print shop, and it's pretty affordable. I think it's around $30 total. The price might have gone up recently, but it is still pretty affordable if you are interested in buying business cards. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to a member of the careers team.